We are again back with our fraction class. So the next topic which we discussed today would be equivalent fraction. We had talked about different types of fractions earlier in the earlier class. Today we will talk about equivalent fractions. What this equivalent fraction means. So whenever a fraction is given to you and you are asked to find out the equivalent fraction of the given fraction, then simply what you have to do is you have to choose a single number and you have to multiply with that number in your numerator as well as in your denominator. Here I had chosen 2, and with this 2 I had multiplied my numerator 1, and with the same number 2 I had multiplied my denominator. So what I would get is 2 over 4. So this 2 over 4 is an equivalent fraction of the given fraction. Similarly, if I choose another number, suppose I choose 3, I have to multiply my numerator with 3 and denominator also with the same number. Always remember, you have to multiply with the same number in your numerator and denominator. Okay? Because this number is chosen by us, so the fraction will not change if we multiply this with the same number in my numerator and denominator. If we change the number, then this fraction value will altogether be different. Okay, so we have to choose the same number and we have to multiply with the same number in our numerator and denominator both. So here we get 3 by 6. Okay, if we multiply this 3 by 6 with 4, what we will get? 12, 24. So this 12 by 24 is an equivalent fraction of 3 by 6 and also an equivalent fraction of 1 by 2. Understood? So to get an equivalent fraction of the given fraction, we have to multiply with the number, and that number should be multiplied in numerator and denominator both. Okay, we will take another example. Suppose we have 3 over 4 and we want an equivalent fraction of this number. So if I multiply this with 2, I will get 6 by 8. So this 6 by 8 is an equivalent fraction of 3 by 4. Okay. Again, if I multiply this number with 2, 16. So this 12 by 16 is also an equivalent fraction of 6 by 8 and also an equivalent fraction of 3 by 4. So if we continue doing this, we will get so many equivalent fraction of the given fraction, which is 3 by 4. Okay. So this is the way how we find equivalent fraction. So this is one of the way by which we can find equivalent fraction of the given fraction, by multiplying with the same number in our numerator and denominator. Another way to find equivalent fraction of a bigger number, suppose we have 12 over 40. So there is one way where you multiply your numerator and denominator with the same number to get the equivalent fraction. Another way is by dividing both the numbers with the same number. What would be that number be? That number would be the common multiple of both the numbers. So you can choose 2. 12 is divisible by 2 and 40 is also divisible by 2. So if you divide both the numbers with 2, you will get 6 over 20. So what this 6 over 20 is? This 6 over 20 is a equivalent fraction of 12 by 40. Again, I am dividing both the numbers with 2. I will get 3 by 10. So this 3 by 10 is also an equivalent fraction of 6 by 20 as well as equivalent fraction of 12 by 40. So there are two ways in which we can find out equivalent fraction of a given fraction. First is by multiplying both the numbers, numerator and denominator, with the same number and continuing it again and again to find out various equivalent fractions. Another way is to divide the given two numbers with a common multiple. So whatever the value we will get, that would be a equivalent fraction of the given fraction. I hope you all have understood. Now we will taking up the next topic of fraction. What is simplest form? In our fraction, whenever we get an answer in a fraction, we have to convert this into a simplest form. That means whenever we have to write any answer, you have to make it or convert it into a simplest form. Suppose I have a fraction 12 by 16 and I have to convert it in the simplest form. What I will check? First I will check the common multiple of both the numbers. So because both of the numbers are even, it will be divisible by 2. So I am dividing both the numbers with 2. What I will get? 6 by 8. Okay. Again these numbers are divisible by 2. So I am dividing the number with number 2. Then I will get 3 by 4. Now see, these two numbers are not having any common multiple because this is an odd number, this is an even number. So now further we will not be able to divide these two numbers with any common multiple. So this is the simplest form of the given fraction 12 by 16. Got it? So you have to divide both numerator and denominator till the numbers doesn't have any common multiple. So that would be the simplest form of that given fraction. Now take one more example. Suppose this is a fraction and you have to convert this fraction into a simplest form. What you will do? These two numbers are even. You will divide both the numbers by 2. Okay. So here you will get 23. Here you will get 12. Now what? This is 23 and this is 12. There is no common multiple of 23 and 12. You cannot further divide these two numbers with any common multiple. So this would be the simplest form of 46 by 24. Simplest form is just that where you will not have any common multiple of numerator and denominator and you will not be able to divide it further. So that would be our answer. So whenever we have to write any answer in the fractions, we have to write the fraction in the simplest form only. Or you can convert this into mixed fraction. We had talked about mixed fraction in our earlier class. What the mixed fraction is, you have to simply divide 23, your numerator, with the denominator. Sorry. It's 23, 12. The remainder would be 11. So how you write this fraction? We will write this fraction 111 by 12. So this is the form in which we can also write this fraction 111 over 12. Okay. So this is how we convert our fraction in a simplest form. Now moving to next topic, which is our adding of fraction or addition of fraction. When we had done the revision class of fraction, we had talked about like fraction. If you can recall, what are these like fraction? Like fractions are those fractions which have same denominator. Okay, when you have same denominator, these are known as like fractions. So for addition and subtraction, we have to convert our fraction into this like fraction. Now here we will learn how to convert our fraction into a like fraction so that we can simplify that fraction by adding or subtracting. Okay, so I will take up one example here. Suppose you have a fraction 2 by 3 and you have a fraction 4 by 5. You have to add these two fractions, but these fractions are not like fractions because their denominators are different. So the method of making your denominator as the same number, what you have to do is you have to take up the LCM of the denominator. Okay, I hope you know how to do LCM. We can take up one more class for LCM HCF, but for now you have to just understand how we do LCM. We have to take the denominator numbers 3 by 5, 3 and 5. If we divide these two numbers by 3, here we will get 1. 5 is not divisible, so we will write 5 as it is. In the next step, we have 1 here and we have to convert this 5 into 1. 5 to 1. So we will divide this by 5, so we will get 1, 1. That's it. So LCM of these two numbers would be 3 into 5. These factors will be multiplied. That would be 15. So once we get the LCM of the two fractions, we have to convert these denominators equal to their LCM. Okay? How we do that? If I want a denominator 15 here, what should I multiply here with 3? I will have to multiply 5. And because I am multiplying 5 in the denominator, I also have to multiply with the same number in the numerator so that the value will not change. Got it? Here it is 5. I have to convert this 5 into 15, so I will multiply 3 with it. And because I had multiplied 3 in the denominator, I also have to multiply 3 in the numerator. What I will get here? 10 over 15 plus 12 over 15. Now see, both the fractions have converted into like fractions because their denominators are same now. Then we just have to add both the numerator. 10 plus 12 is 22 and 15 will remain as it is. So this would be the addition of the given fraction. Got it? What we had done? We had converted these two fractions into like fractions first. The method of converting it into like fraction is you just have to take the LCM of the denominator. Okay. So LCM would be 3 into 5. The factors which comes here, we have to just multiply them. 3 into 5 is 15. So this is our LCM. Now what we have to do? We have to convert the first fraction denominator to 15. So we will get 15 here by multiplying this 3 with 5. So we had multiplied 5 in this 3, and because we had multiplied this 5 with 3, we also have to multiply the numerator part with this 5. Similarly, in the second fraction, if we want to convert this number 5 as 15, we have to multiply 3 with it. Okay, and because we had multiplied 3 in the denominator, we also have to multiply 3 in the numerator. So what we will get? 2 into 5 is 10 by 15. 4 into 3 is 12 by 15. We got the like fraction. We just have to add the numerator. 10 plus 12 is 22 by 15. So this is our answer. Okay. I am taking one more example of addition only. 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4 plus 1 by 8. If we have to add these three numbers are not in like fraction, so we have to first take up the LCM of the three numbers. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 fours are 8. Again these are divisible by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Again it is divisible by 2. Now the LCM would be 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. So we got the LCM as 8. Now we have to convert these fraction in terms of LCM 8. If we want 8 here, we have to multiply 4, and because we had to multiply 4 in denominator, we also have to multiply it in the numerator. Okay. To convert this 4 of the second fraction as 8, we have to multiply with 2. So with the same number we have to multiply in the numerator also. And here 8 is already there, so we have to just multiply with 1. And we also have to multiply with 1 with numerator. Let's see what we get here. 4 into 1 is 4, 2 into 4 is 8, 3 into 2 is 6, 4 into 2 is 8, 1 is to 1, 1, 8 into 1, 8. Now we had converted the three of the fractions in the like fraction terms. We just have to add numerator now. 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 1, 11 by 8. So this would be our answer of the addition of the three fractions. Okay, I hope you have understood the method. In the same manner we can do subtraction also. Okay, the same process we will follow for subtraction. Okay, I take one example of subtraction also. Okay, what we will do, we have to convert this into like fractions. So first we will take the LCM of the numbers. 5 into 2 is 10. LCM would be 10. If I have to convert this 5 to 10, I will multiply with 2. Then we have to multiply 2 in the numerator also. In the second fraction we have to convert this 2 into as 10. So I have to multiply with 5. And with the same number I have to multiply in the numerator also. So that will come 8 by 10 and 5 by 10. Now we had converted the fractions in a like fraction. We just have to simplify our numerator. 8 minus 5, that is 3 over 10. So in this way we can subtract the fraction. Got it? Now moving to multiplication and divisions of fraction. In multiplication, there can be three cases. In the first case, you have to multiply a fraction into an integer. This is a number and this is a fraction. When you have to multiply a number or an integer with a fraction, integers are all the positive negative numbers. Okay, positive numbers and negative numbers both are known as integers. So any integers multiplied with the fraction, what you have to do, this 2 means 2 over 1. For your understanding you can write it like this also. Okay, so when you multiply this 2 by 1 into 1 by 2, this 2 is in the denominator and this is in the numerator. They both cancel out with 2 and you will get 1 here and 1 here. The answer would be plus 1. Okay, if I have to multiply 3 with 3 by 4, this 3 means 3 over 1. So in multiplication, both the numerator will be multiplied together and both the denominator will be multiplied together. 3 into 3 is 9, 4 into 1 is 4. So this is the answer. This number is in their simplest form. We will not convert it further in the simplest form because they do not have any common multiple, so that we can divide them with that common multiple. We can write this fraction in the mixed form also. Okay, so we can write it like this also, but this fraction is in their simplest form only. So this is the way how you multiply fraction. This is the first way in which you can multiply your fraction. This is the first case where we are multiplying an integer with a fraction. Now if we have to multiply a whole number with any mixed fraction, suppose this is the case. This is a whole number and this is a mixed fraction. So first of all we will convert the mixed fraction into a normal fraction. So here we will get 16 by 3. Now this question has converted in the first type of multiplication which we had already learned just before this. We can write this 2 as 2 by 1 and we can write 16 by 3. Now it's very simple. You have to multiply just your numerator and denominators together. 32 by 3. So these numbers doesn't have any common multiple. These are in their simplest form. So you can write it like this also. Or if you want to convert them into the mixed fraction, you can divide 32 by 3. So 10 2 by 3 would be your mixed fraction answer. So this is a second type of question where you have to multiply a whole number with the given mixed fraction. Now the third type says, if you are multiplying two fractions, this is very easy. You just have to multiply numerators together and denominators together. 9 by 20. So this is your answer. Okay. I hope you have understood your multiplication till now. So we will move forward. Now we will move forward to our division. In division, if we are dividing any whole number with any fraction, what we have to do? First we will write it like this, and we have to convert this division sign into multiplication sign by just reversing the digit of the second fraction. Okay, and then we will multiply 5 to the 10 over 1. So 10 would be the answer of this. Okay, what we had done here is we had converted this division sign into a multiplication sign, and we had reversed the digits of the second fraction. Always we have to reverse the digit of the second fraction, not the first one. This you have to remember. Okay, now I'm taking another example. If I have to divide 1 by 4 with 3 by 1, what I will do, I will have to write 1 by 4 as it is. We are converting the sign of division to multiplication. Then we have to reverse the digit. So it will be 1 by 3. 1 into 1 is 1 and 4 into 3 is 12. So answer would be 1 by 12. It's as simple as that. Another example where we are multiplying two fractions together. Dividing two fractions together. So we have to keep the first number as it is, convert your division sign to multiplication, and reverse the order of the second fraction. So this 2 can divide this 8 by 4 times. Then you can divide these fractions 2 by 3, and this 3 can divide this 3. So your answer would be 2. Got it? So this is the method of division. I hope you have understand today's class. In the next class we will take up some simplification and the revision class of fraction. So this is the only course you have in class 6. So I hope you have understood all the topics. We will come back with a revision class of all the topics of fractions, and then we will move to some other topic of mathematics. So till then, thank you and bye.